just wanna nibble on your night. So sentimental when I step in the middle, when I do a little dance till it turns daylight. So jump in a moment. Margella got me feeling iconic. And if you can't groove, she don't want it. Great sex.
Under a pristine sky and beautiful weather, it's time for some NFL football. Here's Harrison Mevis to get this one started. And away we go from East Rutherford. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. Has a man, Justin Jefferson. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Working quickly here. 2nd and 1. That's intercepted near the sideline. Kicked off by Devon Clark. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB in you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Javon Holland there to make the stop. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Right again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throw on 3rd down. Wright reels it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Now a run with Wright. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Brought down by Jalen Carter. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
They run again with Wright. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
Let's go now.
They're going play action. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. Play action on 1st down. Completed right side to Addison. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
First down from the red zone. Has his man. It's Addison. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Mevis ready to send this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. He takes a pump, and the ball comes out. And it's picked out by the Giants. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. They're set up at the 35 now.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Track at 60.
Throwing now, following the turnover. He's on the move. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to hit his fullback there. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Rank gets it, headed right. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Go! Smash, smash! Roll, roll, roll! Ready?
Here's a give for Wright. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Come on, set!
Dropping back to throw. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Eagles take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
Here's the first look for the rookie out of USC. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Able to hit Mason, complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Neither side separating much so far. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this.
On the set.
Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
They motion the tight end over. 2nd and 10 now. Mason there to haul it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He'll throw it yet again. Escapes out to the left. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. So second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Hits him on the out route. It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Hand off, running left, right. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Ready.
They'll try and throw it here. Caught by Theo Johnson. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. He's going to throw this one. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. This is right, running left. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Let's go.
To the air, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. They run it from the gun with Wright. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
From the 39. Completed over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They got 24 yards on the play. And the Giants will have a first down.
Trap 60. 19 Lions.
Running back sent in motion. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Jordan Addison, the intended target. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's 4th down. So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards. Mevis able to knock it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give him the lead.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Starting from the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He's popped at the end of that one. Painful end to a real solid return there. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Airing it out to start this drive. He's got Devontae Smith. Down the left sideline he goes. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Taken in by Smith. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. Third and just 2 to go. Pass play coming here. The throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. Catch is made in close.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
18 ready. Ready. 7 Pirates. 19 tight. 19 tight. Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bob. Go.
They'll come out throwing. Has the connection to right. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Running behind center with right. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a gain of 4. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
1st and 10 from the 41. Here's Wright on the carry. And there wasn't much he could do there. A small gain to the 43. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Alert. Alert. 79 Bronco. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Alert.
From the 43. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Shut up. Hurt. Hurt. Right there. Right there. Hurt. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Check go.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Able to find Wright. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
70 Timberwolves. Curve 19. Curve 19. Viking 18.
Wright running out of the gun. And he gets him around 6 there. Brought down on the effort by Quinyon Mitchell. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Go.
They go play action here. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You call that first down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
All right, set now, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense up to the line fast.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the Eagles.
Trying again following the sack. Into traffic, complete. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Running right. It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. And the Eagles get to it. What an incredible drive they had authored, Brock. But all that progress, pardon the pun here, just fumbled away.
Yeah, I couldn't say it better myself.
Here we go. Shot.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This finds Smith. And he's out of bounds just before reaching the 30. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Play stopped by Damone Clark. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Go, Reed, go. Let's go now.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Rolling left, buying some time. He loses the football. Oh, and they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Desperation time here on 4th. Able to find Johnson here. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. They're now set for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
2nd and 10 now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Looking to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offense in the hurry up here. Still sticking with the passing game. Has it downfield, working the left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on first down? And a fresh set of downs on its way. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 4th quarter lead. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. And the extra point is up, and it is good. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking for a throw here. He's got him. That's Addison. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants needing 4 points. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Chop alert, chop alert. Here we go, here we go.
A give to right. And an opening doesn't materialize. He's cut near the line of scrimmage. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. Looking to throw it. Pass is caught by Addison. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. This is right. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Now right. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Get up.
Back to throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
Set. 18, Pioneer. Rig alert, rig alert. 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Take off.
He'll look to throw it. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Now to throw. On the move, headed right. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Ready. 19 tight, 19 tight. Dragon 60. Hut.
Throwing now. Throw caught by his running back. And he gets this forward to the 19. And they do not get a desperately needed first down. He doesn't make it, and they still trail after the turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost him the possession.
And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Now with just 7 seconds left in the game, we've got a timeout. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They run it with Saquon Barkley. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
He's got time here. Put some heat on this deep ball, left side. So the Eagles will fly.